It should be good.
All right. The time is 7:11. It is November 6, 2025. The time is 7:11 p.m. This is the beginning of the Education, Culture, and Youth Services Committee meeting for Community Board 11. I am the committee chairman, Alex Ellison.
Dear Taylor, secretary.
Herbert, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, member Herbert Norat.
I will refer those in attendance to the conduct statement that's attached to the agenda. We ask everyone in attendance, please follow it. Actually, I didn't check. Are the minutes from the last meeting up?
I did not.
I don't think so.
Well,
But-
either way, I
but-
think we have a quorum, so we can even approve them, right?
Well, I mean, the unabridged recording can serve as minutes, so legally, just so you're aware. So we have that.
Okay, but even if we were to review it, don't we need a quorum to actually approve the minutes?
I mean, if you want to review the recording, you can, but the recording is unabridged. It's not been altered in any way.
We'll just
We have what? Yeah, no, there's no harm. It's Lisa and Stephanie, right?
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Yeah, let's just move on to the next agenda item, which is the Yankees Youth Leadership Award. I was thinking, that we should start advertising it as soon as possible.
Yep.
Something that I had in mind is I would just email some of the civic associations that I typically email, and maybe some of the parent coordinators that we
Mhm.
just emailed as well, just to let them know. But I also just wanted to, discuss amongst the committee, other ideas to, promote the award. Herbert, are you familiar, since you're kind of new to the committee, are you familiar with the leadership award?
I'm not exactly sure what's required to win the award, but I do know that I think it culminates all in a event day at Yankee Stadium. Is that accurate?
Yeah. So we select 5 award winners. They are honored at Yankee Stadium at a special, Community Board 11 day. They get to go out on the field before the game, and it's very exciting. They also get a $750 stipend, and it's for, I think, let me actually bring it up. But it's for young people who either live in the district or do community service in the district, and are nominated by different, usually like community groups or schools, for doing community service and showing leadership. Let me bring it up. I think it's 14 to 20-year-old, but let me just double check.
Yeah, it's ages 14 to 20. Stephanie just texted me. She's going to join online.
Oh, great. Okay. Maybe I should. Yeah, just bringing it up. Yeah. So 14 to 20-year-old resident of the district or non-resident who performs their service in the district, 50 hours of leadership or volunteer work. And the applications online. I just know that last year, we got all our applications right at the deadline, and we barely got enough to have an award to give someone all the awards that were available. So I'd like to kind of start early and get the word out, and hopefully we get a lot of applications this year.
Alex, if you share the information with me, I can reach out to some folks at the college as we have pathway programs, and perhaps there might be some, young volunteer leaders that might be eligible for the award in district.
Sure. Why don't I put it in the chat?
I'm gonna add it to our meeting minutes too, this memorandum that you had up.
And actually, Herbert, I'm gonna put my my email in the chat. So if you want to just send me some contact info too, that way I can add you to like emails and things for the committee.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. Is there any specific civics organizations that we want to to reach out? I put Bronx House so far, just because I go there all the time. We said parent coordinators. I put down Friends of Town Parkway as one.
Yeah, I mean, they did nominate one of her last year.
Yeah, Roxanne does nominate somebody every year. And then we have the Pelham Parkway, Morris Park, Van Nest.
Wait, those are Friends of Pella Parkway, Van Nest.
No,
Or-
sorry. So the Van Nest Neighborhood Alliance, the
Oh.
Morris Park Community Association, the Friends of Pelham Parkway. Who am I missing?
Bronx Park East, right?
Yes, BPECA, Bronx Park East Community Association. Pelham Parkway Neighborhood Association.
Okay, we're gonna get to the gallery session soon. Well, yeah, okay.
And also, Naomi is with the Pelham Gardens Neighborhood Association, so we can definitely send her.
Oh, okay. Because I
Yeah.
don't think I have like a long list of civic association contacts that I frequently send information out to, but Pelham Gardens is not on there, so it'd be great to get them on
Yeah.
that list too.
Email Naomi, because I'm sure she could think of somebody that that might be worthy of a nomination.
Okay. And then also when I was Googling our application, I noticed there was a Bronx Times article about the Community Board 10 Youth Leadership Award, because I think every community board has one. So maybe we could send them like a quick little press release or something and see if they'll, they did something for Community Board 10 a year or two ago. So,
What was that organization?
Bronx Times.
Oh, Bronx Times. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's a real good idea. Maybe we can talk offline, who and how we want to reach out to these different folks.
I just have like a list of emails, and I frequently of most of the civic associations in the district,
Yeah.
and I frequently like when we got information about the cell phone policy, I just emailed it to everyone.
Okay.
And I can't remember other things. I just frequently send them emails about things like so. I'll probably
Easy.
send it. Yeah, I
Okay.
just copy the email list and send out a new email.
I know the committees also had guest speakers at the last few meetings. Like let's say the Veronica Arts folks maybe, or who else? Like if we can go through the agendas or whatever, your past speakers, whatever organizations they're with, send them the info too.
That'd be great.
Cast a wide net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And Cynthia, are you planning to put that flyer on like social media and stuff?
Yeah, I was gonna do an updated flyer, one that's a little less busy, because that one, I think, one of the issues previously was just printing it was, if people wanted to print it, it was a little on the busy side. I can come up with something simpler for you guys and send it out to you.
We could do it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to send it to us,
Yeah.
yeah. You just used Canva online to edit it and stuff? Yeah, I could do that.
I also don't mind. I can kind of figure out something.
Okay.
Yeah, we got it. Take it off your head. Take it off your plate.
Yeah, just got plenty enough to worry about.
Yeah, I think this is good that we're starting early. I'm excited. I think we'll get a lot more entries or applications.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if we could at least, I don't know, have double what we at least last year, but like
Some,
No.
yeah.
30, 40 would be like, that would be a good for me a measurement of like, all right, we did good outreach. No, we're doing good outreach regardless, but people doing this early, I think would hopefully get a lot of people, give them time to complete the application and be thoughtful about who they want to recommend.
Yeah.
It's not a long application either.
No.
It's really easy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty simple.
When's the deadline for it?
End of February, is that right? Cynthia, you
February 28th.
Yeah, like it's varied in the past. It's been like end of February, end of January, depending on how much, traction it's gotten.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is very short.
And it's also a good opportunity to just engage with the community more and
Yeah.
So
Yes, so easy.
which we're always trying to do. Hopefully the survey finally gets filled out this time.
I'm confident. I believe in my parent coordinators. They'll roll up on the school like, hey, can I talk to your parent coordinator, please? Can you fill out the survey?
Yeah. Please.
What are you doing? Okay. I'll work on that flyer then within the next week.
Okay.
Flyer. In December. But we can still, actually, I'll just send it to you.
Yeah, if you're gonna work on it and you want to send it to me, then I can forward it.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
my emails and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be really helpful. Yeah, and Herbert, it sounds like you're gonna maybe we could send you the flyer too if you want to circulate it among some of the collegiate contacts you're talking about.
Yes, please send it over. I'll be sure to circulate it.
Okay, great.
Can we use the Yankee emblem or is that trademarked? Should we stay away from it?
I was just thinking the same thing. I think it's trademarked. That's why I didn't use it in the flyer in the past.
Okay.
It's their award.
I know. I
Not
would
their
double check with
trademark.
Jeremy.
It's
I
their
would-
value.
Yeah, I would just double check with Jeremy just to make sure.
Okay. Okay, any other suggestions or any other places maybe we should reach out to or
We do have I know that Yahe, who was former chair of the board, he'd had a young man apply to be on the board who was, like a high school student, a 16-year-old. Obviously he didn't make it on the board, but he might have some contacts also in the Yemeni community. Zaid Naji also might have some contacts. So like once you have the flyer, I can make sure that they get it also, so they can share within their networks.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'll work on that tomorrow. Try to get something out so we can get it out to people.
All right. Should we move on to the gallery session?
Let's do it.
Okay, it looks like you got your hand up. Is this you want to unmute yourself?
Hi, just a couple
Okay.
of helpful suggestions. I'm not trying to be like a Budinsky, but I've been like a friend of the community board for many, many years. And I remember the Yankee Award, like it's a yearly thing, but I just wanted to make a couple of suggestions. You could take them or not take them. If you want, maybe the libraries, because we have a few in the area. We have 3 that I can think of offhand. Maybe
Yeah.
posting them in the libraries to attract parents, grandparents, and kids. Next, we have a couple of other publications here in the Bronx. If you're looking to advertise, you've got the Norwood News, and you also have the Bronx Voice. And then in Community Board 10, you have Robert Worsing that lives there. He was with the Bronx Times many years ago. I met him when he helped me cover a story on a domestic violence homicide in the Pelham Gardens area. So he still resides in the Community Board 10 area. I'm not sure what news agencies he works with now, but he might have suggestions as to how to spread the word. And then one last thing, there's a couple of community groups you may have forgotten about. There's Allerton International Merchants, and there's also Allerton Barnes Block Association. And they both do a lot of community stuff. But ABBA, Grace Marrero,
Last one, the second one you said Alan.
ABBA, Allerton Barnes Block Association, Grace Marrero, she's not only a parent, grandparent, and great grandparent, she's very active with the youth there. So, and then you have the Allerton Library right on her block. So, she might be a good person to reach out to too. And with AIM and ABBA, that area, and as you go towards the Bronx River Parkway, where you have the Parkside houses, the coops, um, partly the people from Pelham Parkway houses go over that way. These are all underprivileged and underserved people, because you have Columbus High School, you have 143, you've got 127,
Actually,
you've got the Visual Arts High School on Anton Place.
yeah, I'll go
You've got
there.
a lot of people in those communities that are not well served and stuff. So maybe some of these kids could really, really use this opportunity. And plus, getting an award at a Yankees game, I mean, what could be better than that for a kid?
Yeah.
It's just a couple of helpful suggestions. I mean, if you find them useful, fine. If you don't, it's just, just trying to help here. And I just wanted to say hi and have a great evening. I'll be sitting here in the audience.
Wait, okay, one more time. You were saying the names really a little quick for me to type. Allerton Barnes, what?
Block Association.
Block Association.
And you said the contact there was Grace Marrero?
Yeah.
Great.
She also goes by Lavage, Lovag. So I'm
Grace
not sure which name is attached to her block association. I don't remember. I know I used to help out.
Thanks, Cynthia. I see it now.
Okay. And then you have Allerton International Merchants, which Veronica, she serves on the board. She's not she doesn't serve an official capacity with them because she serves on Community Board 11, but her longtime companion, Jean DeFrancis, they were founding members of this group, and they do, youth oriented stuff and all kinds of community stuff. So, I mean, maybe reach out to them too if you want like a broader spectrum of kids that you're trying to attract, because we need as many kids as possible to get as many opportunities as possible.
Yeah, AIM is on my email list, but not ABBA. Cynthia, do we have a contact for Grace? Like an email for her?
Jeremy should have something for her. I mean, she comes to she comes to most of our meetings. So we should be able to contact her easily. We'll be able to get in touch with her.
She just ran for borough president, so there might be something on like Facebook or whatever, because that's where I see her. With some kind of contact info for her, like an email or something.
Yeah. Okay.
But I just thought I would throw that info out there for you guys, and thank you for letting me speak past the 2 minutes.
Thank you for the great ideas, Kay.
You're welcome. I'll take my hand down now.
Just one thing, just maybe want to run by the committee. Kay did mention sort of putting some flyers out at the library, but I think the award, the nominees have to come from like an organization. It can't just be like a grandparent, right? So I don't know if that would be.
There could be volunteers at the library.
Yeah, like we could reach out to the library could nominate someone, right?
Yeah.
But I think
Selected by nonprofits.
it has to be a sponsoring
Yes, you're
organization.
right. Yeah, selected by nonprofits, it says. So consequently, we are requesting nominees selected by nonprofit organizations from our district and ask that the following protocol be used.
So I feel like the libraries might be able to sponsor someone, but maybe not. Yeah, I don't think it's like you can't like an individual person couldn't apply without a sponsoring organization.
But after school program could
Yeah,
potentially.
yeah. Veronica Arts Media
Yeah,
could
definitely.
sponsor someone. You know, I'll send them an email.
Oh, that's a good catch. So in the flyer, highlight that it needs to be nonprofit organization. What is that? It must be sponsored by a nonprofit organization.
You know, one thing that just came to mind, Alex and Dier, is there's this group called Project Club Clemente that's focused on building a museum for Roberto Clemente in the Bronx. And they've recently incorporated. And I wonder maybe if some of their mentees might be good candidates for this opportunity.
Say that one more time. Oh, there you go. Never mind. Got it. Thank you.
Sorry, is that is Ellie Rodriguez part of that?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, we have Ellie's contact. Ellie is a former board member. And he left us not too long ago, so but yeah, we have his email, so definitely good idea, Herbert.
And there's also a new executive. Oops, sorry about that. My little young board members here making some noise. We have a new executive director. So if you need his info, let me know.
For Project Club Clemente.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, if you want to, if you have the contact info and just want to email it to me, I can then reach out to them with that stuff.
Sounds good.
Okay, we'll hear from the gallery. Don't believe there's any motions, and even if there were, we wouldn't be
I'll be voting on the
can't vote on them. Anyone have old business?
I don't think so. I don't.
Anyone have new business? Then I move to adjourn the meeting.
Second, it is 7:35 p.m.
Okay, 7:30.
Everybody.
This concludes the meeting of the Education, Culture, and Youth Services Committee.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night.
Hi, everyone. Nice meeting you, Herbert. All right.